No. Oh!
Ah! She scared herself with the bubbles!
C7 Viper!
Good morning, hello, happy birthday, how's it going? Today, we have a very fun unboxing that has been requested by quite a few people. We went on Amazon and found all of the best beginner airsoft items. Now, we should note that there will be no airsoft guns in these boxes. And why is that?
Because we live in Delaware and Amazon does not ship airsoft guns or BBs to Delaware.
Yeah. A lot of people have asked me to buy the best airsoft guns on Amazon. We cannot do that. We have tried. They won't ship to our P.O. box. They won't ship to our state. It's not happening. But we can do the next best thing, which we have done before, and we are doing again, which is the best beginner gear. So, buckle up your airsoft beginner seatbelts, because even if you're a pro, go back to your roots. It's time to use beginner items.
Oh, you know what?
What?
We have to open this with my patch.
Why?
I told some people make it happen.
I was going to use this old school cable splitter from ancient technology where you have to you used to run wires to watch things. What is that? But I guess we're not using that anymore. And today what are we using?
We're using the Mrs. C7 Viper patch.
Okay.
For the request of the people on the Discord.
Which, if you're not in, link is in the description. We always chat. It's like an old school 90s AOL chat room, which, if you're not old enough to know what that is, it was like Discord.
I have to open yours, too.
You want to open both of them?
It's just to make it, that's what they said.
Well, they're not mine, but have fun. I have used patches to open boxes in the past. I know it's not easy. All right, now you get yours.
I hate this.
All right.
Cross off the list, Max.
The Mrs. C7 Viper patch was opened with Mrs. C7 Viper. So that, both of that should be added to the list. Let's just get into this one. I see a lot of bubbles! Oh, they're weightless! It's like paper but plastic! Oh, you don't like my bubbles?
Oh.
So we've got two items in here. What's the first one? Pull out one at a time. This one is something I picked up for me.
Kukri?
Yeah, you said it right. This is a cold steel training kukri, which is like a curved machete, but it's made of rubber, and it's going to be used in some CQB to get some melees.
Oh no! I just take out the whole entire base too.
No! I've been murdered.
Oh. I'm dead.
Now, when you do melees, you don't want to stab. You want to just gently tap. A lot of fields, if they allow melee, they will require you to do the slashing, touching, not stabbing or poking.
You don't want to hurt anyone.
It's not fun. We will be putting all of these links down below so that you guys can check it out yourself if you want to pick them up. I didn't know they made a machete like this in a rubber trainer. So while I was shopping around, I saw it and I was just like, gotta get that.
Pretty nice.
Well balanced.
Pretty okay.
Pretty okay. Moving on to the next thing. What is something a beginner would need?
A good attitude.
I don't think they sell those on Amazon, but the second best thing is, by box, a LiPo battery. And this one is already Dean'sed. Check that out.
Ooh.
But the best part was it came with a Tamiya to Dean's adapter for free.
That's pretty nice.
11.1, I believe 3100. Yeah, 3100. So that is a lot of milliamps. Typically, people say you get 1 shot per milliamp. It could be up or down depending on the temperature outside. But 3100 will last you all day if you're not spamming that full auto all day. So we've got the Tamiya to Dean's adapter, because if you purchase an airsoft gun, It could come Tamiya. It could come Dean's. This battery comes Dean's, and you can do either or for your airsoft gun.
We should test it.
You want to see what level it came shipped as?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a tester, a LiPo tester. All you do is take the charging port and plug it in, and it will beep. And it tells us that it is at 14%.
Okay.
Which is not bad. If a LiPo battery ever gets to 0, it is just a dangerous paperweight at that point because you cannot recharge it from 0. If it has 1%, you can boost the charge up. But 0, if you ever let them go kaput, they go in the trash or battery recycling. So with 14%, it has a shipping charge on it so that you can just plug it in, charge it up, you'll be good to go. I do recommend a balancing charger. You cannot use a standard airsoft charger. Do not ever plug in this plug into your charger. Always use the charging port. It's got the black wires and the little red wire on the side. Don't ever plug in this to your standard wall charger. It will combust. We have more bubbles. So next we have...
So that's not gonna work, is it?
No.
Work.
I didn't say you couldn't. Who will win? The cold steel trainer or the cardboard box? Oh, it's a horrible sound.
It counts.
I don't just open it. Yeah, you're good. To go with your LiPo battery that we just showed you, I got the proper balance charger that I was just talking about. So this is the Tenergy balance charger. I have quite a few of these already. This is what I like to use. There are ones that are made by other companies that are just as good, but you have to take this, plug in your battery to the side like so. There's a different port for each size battery. We're in the 11-1 port. So once you plug it in like that, there is a cord. Plug it into the wall and we will charge it up. In fact, I think we should do that right now.
That's a good idea.
Because it's at 14%.
Also, the LiPo Safe bag, which is a great thing to store your LiPos in.
Yeah, there was a bundle with the charger and the bag. The battery was separate.
So you can charge your battery in this bag. It's intended to reduce the chances of damage in the event of a LiPo fire.
It is rare, but LiPos can burn out. And when they do that, they can puff and catch on fire and smoke. But if it is in this bag, there will be no damage to your home, your carpet, any of that. I have seen people lose carpet because of their LiPo fires. We're going to put it down here on the floor and check it at the end of the video to see. So some of this I picked up for Mrs. C7 Viper because she is somewhat of a beginner. Not quite, but she's getting into it. It's about your first year, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And recently you've wanted a what? There's two things you wanted.
So I wanted a rubber knife.
Boom. We've got this cold steel rubber trainer. It's called the Leatherneck.
Yeah. I decided one day in the middle of the game that I wanted to try to get some melees, and I had to go up to everyone on my team to ask if they had one, and thankfully, Comrade John did have one, and then I got 2 kills.
2, yeah.
So.
And we would love to show you the clip of that right here, except for somebody refuses to wear their camera and then decides to do all the cool stuff. So I would like for everyone right now to go to the comments and chastise her for not wearing her GoPro and doing all the cool stuff.
I just like to have fun.
Yeah, but put on your camera so that they can all see the fun.
Yeah, but then I don't do well.
Why? Stage
I don't
fright?
know.
I was there for it, and I can tell you it was some intense melee. She snuck up behind one person and then full on ran into another.
I chased him.
Yeah, intense. Very intense. So, you've got your own, your very own. You don't need to borrow from anyone on the field anymore.
Yeah, I'm coming for you, you Snoff and Ginger Biscuits.
You
Jake.
called him out.
If you're watching this,
Okay.
watch out.
And then do you remember the next thing you said you wanted?
Drop leg hold.
Yes, and that is what I picked up for you. This is something that I believe most beginners should pick up if they have a good secondary.
Yeah, I was having an issue with belt holsters. I don't know if it's just me, but they really weigh me down and like flop. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, so I wanted to try out a drop leg.
So this is a right-handed tornado style drop leg. It opens up like this. You undo the Velcro and you can stick your pistol in and then wrap it around. So literally any size airsoft pistol can fit in this. From a Glock 42 all the way up to a Desert Eagle will fit in this tornado style drop leg. And we got it in black because that is like her soul while she plays airsoft. She is ruthless.
Thanks.
Yes. So I want you to test that out, and then we'll update everyone later on how you like it.
Yeah, hopefully it works because I'm starting to get into carrying multiple airsoft weapons.
Yeah, so your pistol, your knife, your primary, you're just going to be set. You're extra, extra deadly now.
Sometimes.
And to go along with a drop leg, I thought it would be ideal to just show this off. This is what I started with many years ago, and I know that a lot of beginners also start with something like this. It is a very affordable gear option, a standard cross-draw vest. This is fairly inexpensive, and it comes with pouches, a holster, a battle belt with some little 9mm pouches that are also great for standard speed loaders. You have a comms pouch up here. You can fit a little radio in it. There's some more 9mm pouches here for speed loaders. You got your M4 ones over here. I think there's 3 of which you can fit at least 2 mags in. Nice. 2 M4 mags. You can probably fit 3 MP5 mags, but most people are going to start with an M4.
Really?
Yeah, check it out.
It's also fully adjustable, so it does expand to get bigger if necessary.
Let's see.
Look, half of it.
Yeah, half of it's as big as you.
So if you were smaller or my size,
it may be able to get smaller. Oh, you got some M4 pouches over here on the side too. You got 1.
Oh.
The belt can be brought in as well.
The belt's fine.
The belt's good?
Yeah.
So it is adjustable down to almost your size. It's pretty okay.
It's pretty okay.
So this is what I started with many years ago. I got my first one from Shorty USA. It was about $50 back then, and I think that's close to what it runs now. Like I said, all of these links will be in the description for you to go and check out yourself if you are a beginner, or if you want to go back to your roots and try something unique that not everyone's running. Because everyone can use a JPC, plate carrier, tricked out AEG, but can you challenge yourself
Go like this?
to use a cross-draw vest? So, you want to continue wearing it or take it off?
A minute.
Okay. We do only have 2 more items, and this is a very highly requested set of items. People ask me all the time, what is the best, most affordable sight for my airsoft gun? I picked up 2 options here for us to discuss. First off, we have this one. This is just a red dot. This is a standard red dot. It goes on top of a 14mm rail, and it comes with the battery, the adjustment Allen key, oh, a rail riser, this is really nice, and a lens cleaner and a nice hard case. So we have a standard red dot like this. It does have the rubber protective lens covers. Turn it on, look through, and you will see a dot projected onto the front glass, and you would adjust these 2 knobs here to set the dot where your BB is going before the game, and that way when you bring up your airsoft pew, you look through, put the dot on what you want to hit, and usually it works.
I might want to use that.
Yeah, that's a good one. And these are relatively inexpensive. Again, links in the description to check them out. I picked all the best, cheapest beginner gear because I know you guys are always on a budget just like me, and you don't want to be wasting money on things that you're not going to use until you work your way up.
You can always upgrade.
Yeah, I highly recommend starting off low and upgrading. Yeah, that one's a really cool one. It does have the riser in case you need to overcome whatever's at the end. Open up the next one, please, and we'll show them the next style.
Oh, a little reflex sight?
Yes, so I picked up a standard reflex sight, which was pretty inexpensive as well. This is another option. This one is a reflex where it has a laser in the back here, and it shines it up onto the glass that we're seeing you right there, right through the glass. Like before, you put your battery in the top.
Comes with it?
Comes with the battery, all right. And this one is fancier because it does red and green. So if you don't like the red dot, you can turn it the other way and go to the green. It has multiple intensity levels, 1 through 5. On the back, there are 4 different styles of crosshair you can select, and I would always recommend double checking that you've turned off your red dot / reflex sight, because many batteries have been killed by me and multiple players on the field just by forgetting and leaving it on when you throw your gear back in its bag and go put it in your car trunk or your bedroom or something. And then next week you go to use your red dot and battery's dead and no dot.
I don't know which one I should use.
I mean, they're both really nice. That's why I selected them. I don't know if you want the 1 through 11 intensity or the 1 through 5 red and green. Different crosshairs or different colors. You go with this one. This one I feel like is just quicker target acquisition. You bring it up, you look through the tube, you are seeing the dot. That one, you could catch a glare. It's not typical, but you can.
I'll have to try them both.
So that is all of the beginner airsoft gear that I could find that I think would be a good recommendation from Amazon. And the last thing we need to do is to test our LiPo and see how much it charged.
20 minutes?
Pretty close to 20 minutes. And it is at 56%. We got to put it back on the charge for a little while longer. So we got the battery, the charger, the LiPo safe bag, 2 sights, and 2 melees. Also the vest and the drop leg. That is all very good beginner equipment. Or if you're a pro and you want to have fun, I would say challenge yourself with a melee, a spring pistol, a spring shotgun, some old school gear, something you're not used to. Put the spark back into the sport.
We also have done a few other of these Amazon videos with some other great options for beginner gear.
We've done some Wish, we've done AliExpress, we've done Amazon. If you want to see anything else, leave us some comments below. Do you want to see another Wish one? Just let us know. So, that is it for us today. Oh, wow. That's the loadout for next Airsoft game.
Yes.
Don't forget to like it if we made you laugh. Find us on every social media. She has a TikTok that she still has not posted a video to. She's trying to get more followers than me without posting a video.
Perhaps.
And do you have your question or password for today?
Oh, and I'm on this side of the camera.
Yeah, you're on the spot.
I'm hungry, so let me know in the comments if you got all the way here what we should have for dinner.
Or what you're having for dinner.
Yeah, that too.
What is for dinner? Leave us a comment below and let us know. And I will see all of you guys on the next one. Thanks for being here and have some bubbles! Ah! Carving some steak.
I'm sharpening it.
Oh.